Hi, everybody, and welcome to tonight's show where we navigate the spiritual realms and get you some very accurate answers. Shauna, nice to have you. Oh, countdown 111. That's adorable. Okay, I'm going to test something. I should be able to. Yeah, check that out. I can pull your little comments up, guys. This is going to be cool. All right. Hello, uh, Philly, which is great because now when I butcher your names, you're going to know I'm talking to you. No volume. Uh-oh. Let's check that. Anybody else can't hear me? Please, somebody else say you can hear me. So I know the volume's working. In the meantime, hi, Linda, Aaron, Tammy, Denise. You guys are awesome. Thanks for jumping on. Tammy Howard, nice to have you. Let me see. Nobody else has said they cannot hear me, so I think we're good. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know you can hear because this is a new program. Actually, it's an old program. I'm trying again. All right, I got Aaron up there as a hello. So, hi, everybody. Say hi to Aaron. Okay, let's get right in because half an hour goes so quickly and I don't want to mess it up. So, as always, if you want to win a chance at a reading or one of my two books, you need to share this show. So just do it now, get it over with, hit share, make sure it's handled. And you have to follow the page into Intuition. Sometimes you guys share, but you never followed the page. So who won this week? Gloria Bott, you won the free reading. So congratulations, Gloria. Just email me at nora@intuition.com. And the two books go to Maggie Stashout. You're going to kill me. I practiced this. Stasausko. Okay. And Elizabeth Van DiCaprio. When I see your names pop up, I will make sure to highlight them so you know you were the guys that won the books. If you have already gotten the books, you are more than welcome to gift it. You are even welcome to gift the readings. If you're not comfortable having your own, not a problem. Or if you had one recently. Hey, Carol, Maggie Moore, Diane, Rita. Oh, God, this is so nice to see you all. I think I'm going backwards on this thing. I am. This little feed is different than. Okay, so I want to jump right in because some of these are really amazing. So, first one is Tears of Fear. Recently, I had a medical suspicion confirmed, but a new factor thrown in a loop. I'm going to get a medical test done. My question/worry is, will the result be what I hope, or is the result what I fear? Immediately, I heard it's going to be what you fear. Take a deep breath now, because it's not as bad as you fear. And your dream is the answer to it. You continue to ask. I had a dream last night that I was hooked up to an IV, and I asked the nurse if the surgery would really work. Would it really help? She placed her hand on my arm and said yes. But as soon as she left, I saw blood pouring out of the IV line. I remember people running around calling my name, and then I woke up. Now I'm really scared. What does this dream mean? It was in full color. Full color dreams are really awesome, aren't they? Okay, that's besides the point. So anyway, I asked for an interpretation without actual. There are so many ways to interpret dreams, but this is what Spirit says. The surgery will be fine. It will help. The nurse was actually an angel who was sent to provide you comfort. The loss of the blood was the loss of your old life. This will change you for the better if you allow it. The calling of the names represent the old you no longer will exist. So they're calling out, but that you does not exist. So I then asked, okay, what does she need? Because you're telling me it's her worst case scenario, her fear. Yet you're telling me the dream is saying everything's going to be good and she's going to have this major change. So my question to them was, what does she need to do to make this dream real, to make it happen? You need to stop thinking you dealt with all of your disappointments and angers. Okay, this is all quoted from them, not me. Stop thinking it's all okay. It's in the past. Stop thinking you forgave everyone because you haven't. You haven't forgiven yourself. You haven't stopped blaming yourself for your effed up life. And believe it or not, they actually use the word. You hold you were you hold that you were not good enough, and you still hold that you're not good enough for a normal life, normal parents, normal security, normal being safe. So again, you find yourself in an unsafe situation. Start healing your inner child. Do the inner child meditations. Hit the pause button when there's the silent period and stay in there as long as you can, healing and mending. Then allow the meditation to end. They recommend it 2 to 3 times a day, and you will be amazed at how it will change your vibration and your life. So, tears of fears. I want to make sure I got that in because that one was just like really tough, honey, and it doesn't have to be. All right, let's see. Phyllis, Peggy, nice to have you. Melissa, Tammy, Shauna, Rita, Diane, Maggie, Carol. Gosh, I'm going to keep running through names. This is really cool. You guys are great. All right, let me jump into holding with hope. Holding with hope. Do you know if my husband's condition with the leukemia and brain tumor became more than he can handle? I heard no. I get he's actually strong about his illness. He knows his life is difficult, but he's more concerned for you. He's more focused on how it will affect you and those he loves around him. In his quiet states, when you think he's worried, it's that he's focused on what am I going to do? How is everybody going to handle this? Are they going to be okay? More than, am I going to be okay? What's going to happen to me? He actually sees it and understands that this is a path that he's been assigned to for, or he picked for whatever reason. And he has more peace about it than you think. So I hope that helps you holding on for hope. All right. Let's see. We got right here. Philly wants to know, will my trip to Florida take care of things and work out for me? Okay, so I get you on a plane. I get you going to Florida. Get you on a plane. You're smiling. Get you coming back. And I get that, yes, things are going to work out for you the way you were hoping they will in Florida. Hello, Lisa. Love the little hearts. I'm going to share that. Isn't that cute? Little clapping hands. You guys are so cute. Thank you. Alrighty. Kelly, you found it. Kelly, I'm so happy you made it on board. Kelly was on the wrong feed a little while ago and she found us over here. Susan, nice to have you on board. Gloria, Gloria. All right, Kelly. Oh, all right. So Maggie, Stashinsko. I mean, that is not hard to say. It's phonetic. It's very simple. I don't know why I struggle. You won the book. So make sure you email me, Nora at intointuition.com. You are one of the winners. I want to make sure you know. Hello, Olivia. There's Olivia's name. Really, she does a great job too with teaching people about intuition. She does a lot of the similar work that I do. And I don't have a problem promoting other people who are God-centered. And so you feel free to jump on her site and take a check out. Let me jump on to happiness. Happiness had a great question. Will the finances come to fruition for L and all involved in a nonprofit being created and helping others? Any time frame? So I heard yes, but I also heard there's a lot. Yes, it will come to fruition. There is a large corporation that will sponsor the charity if asked. I hear you have a connection with this corporation. Put together a proposal and ask them to be a corporate sponsor of this charity, and you are going to get a positive response from them. It will go through a relatively lengthy process, but still less than a year. And by gaining their corporate sponsorship, others will become very simple. And the foundation that you are forming or the nonprofit you are forming will find consistent income for the purposes that you are looking for. Um, I know a little bit about going after corporate sponsors. So, on a personal note, this was not what Spirit said. This is from me. You just email me, Nora at intointuition.com, say your happiness, and I will do my best to photocopy some of the materials I have on that and send it to you if you're interested in the format that corporations like to receive requests in. Okay. When's when's Maggie getting married? I think Maggie needs to ask that question, not you. I'm praying for Lisa's son. Thank you very much. I must have missed something. I apologize. My son was, oh my Lord, my son was viciously attacked in Philadelphia last weekend. He would take a while to recover. My main concern is possible PTSD and post concussion problems. Do you foresee him overcoming these issues without ongoing trauma? They immediately are saying, do not put on him PTSD or post. Don't put these illnesses on him. Don't. They're like, don't. Let him be. Let him go through the victim assist programs. Let him do things and heal on his own. Do not immediately start thinking there's going to be issues, because you will then create some of these issues, and it is not necessary. What he's gone through is hard enough. And as a person who lives in Philadelphia, I apologize on behalf of all Philadelphians. We are not all vicious animals. Unfortunately, there's a few here. He's going to need counseling, but resisted a little bit. Just be there for him. Yep. All right. So Evan's kind of agreeing with me. He's going to get counseling through there's victim organizations in Philadelphia that are huge nonprofits that help out stuff like this. Okay, Michelle Lynch is missing in action, must be up to no good. Nora, maybe you will make it through the night without freezing up. Oh, you can't blame Michelle for that. That's too funny. You guys are great. My video keeps stopping. Lisa, I'm sorry about that. I don't think it's my end, because I got the feed on the other side and it seems to be moving fine. It might be your end. Right, let's see. Welcome aboard, Valerie. Do you foresee a very immediate family member of mine going down a dark path, or soon starting a new one? Okay, so I'm assuming you want to know, are they starting a new path, or are they going to go to the dark side? They're going to be right in the middle on the gray side, honey. They're going to wobble a little here, wobble a little there. It's not going to be one way or the other. They ultimately, I am being told, will come out on the right side. Keep them in your prayers. Okay, when am I getting married? All right, so Maggie now wants to know when she's getting married, which was asked by a previous person. You don't even have anyone very significant. I mean, you have somebody that you're close to, but no, they're not talking marriage on the other side right now, which is not a bad thing. So let's see. We're going to go back to those who submitted questions. If you submit a question, you get a more detailed answer than the very quick ones I'm giving on the feed. To submit a question, you can go to intointuition.com, and all the way to the right, it says Ask a Psychic. So this is Soul Sisters. Soul Sisters. My friend and I have sons that have some emotional, psychological challenges, and we are hoping that they could meet each other someday. Would this be a healthy, positive move for these young men? And I heard, as long as they are simply introduced and left to discover their similarities without you controlling the situation. They emphasized you, not your friend. They are saying you are too controlling. You believe you are doing what is right or best, but you're not allowing his natural growth. You are smothering him. This is why we use aliases. Okay, soul sisters, let the boys meet each other. It will be fun. They'll have a good time and they'll become close friends. All right, let's see what else we got going here. Rita, Will my son pursue the technical school we are currently researching in upstate New York? All right. Funny enough, I can't get him into New York. I can't get him upstate. So in my mind's eye, I go over and I ask, can we move Rita's son over to upstate New York and keep researching it, keep moving. I mean, but as of right now, he's not going to be going there. That doesn't mean there isn't another technical school for him. They're actually saying that that one is a little too pricey and he can do just as well somewhere else, is what I'm hearing. So look at other options, not just upstate New York. Righty. Let's see. Shauna, do I have a promotion coming soon at work with an increase in money? I don't hear an increase in money. I don't hear. If a promotion comes, it's going to be mostly in name and they're going to try to get away with the money. So turn it down because you don't want the more responsibility unless money's there. I mean, yeah, it's a fair exchange of energy. There's nothing wrong with that. Now I'm getting it different. Now I'm actually being told, no, she will get money. You know, Shauna, I'm going to have to give that one a little thought, but because we're on a quick feed, um, if it comes to me more clear, I'll let you know. So, for those of you who don't know me, I am Nora Truscello, two-time best-selling author, international speaker on intuition, and we are going to be opening a member site on our website. The member site, we're going to have continuous meditations available. We're going to continue the show an extra half an hour on the, so you will get the whole hour if you're a member. And there's several other things. I mean, classes get downloaded there and stuff. It'll be really, really cool. So sign up for the email if you want to be kept informed of when when we actually start releasing it. Because when we first release it, we'll be releasing it at a big discount. You know, after that, Okay, one more time. Gloria Bott, you won the reading. Make sure you give me, you reach out to me by the end of the week. And Elizabeth Evan DiCaprio, I don't see you on here. So if you hear the commercial, if you hear the rerun, you know you won the book. So make sure you get a hold of me to win the book or get a chance at winning a reading. You have to share the show. So everybody right now, let's share the show. Just click that button, share. Okay. And then make sure when the show is over, you are actually following this page. Sharing isn't enough. Okay. I'm going to jump on to Golf and Pooms. Golf and Pooms. Last month, I had to make a tough decision to or not to put my Gracie May to rest as she struggled to breathe for several days COPD, or should I have tried some other avenues not recommended by my specialty vet? I struggled if I made the right decision. Is she happy where she is? Most of all, does she realize how much I love her and the impact she had on my heart? She's very aware of your love. She's also aware and a little confused because to her, she's still alive. Animals, especially dogs and cats, because we're very, very close to them, they physically pass, but their energy doesn't pass. It's just like us. Their energy is still there. Their soul is still there. I know. I'm a Catholic. Nobody has a soul but humans. Nah. Okay. their beingness is still there. And it's very much alive to them. Now, they do understand that they can't reach you, so they kind of understand the sadness, but they don't get the mourning because they're alive and vibrant. And basically, that's what she was saying. She's a little confused. That's why she felt a little confused. She's very happy she's fine. On a personal note, to anyone who had to put down an animal, one time, I mean, I had to do that more than once. I've had several dogs, and it gets to a point where I'm not going to let them continue, especially when they are in such bad shape. And Duke when I put him down, and it only happened this one time, and he's not the only dog I had to let go. When he went down, I suddenly saw him fully, completely, physically in front of me on all fours. He looked at me a little confused, looked ahead, looked at me, looked ahead, and boom, took off. He was like you could see the vitality, the strength, the excitement. I mean, they are so okay on the other side. These spirits are awesome. Oh, Michelle, thank you. She loved Duke. Yeah, Duke was a great dog. He really was. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, you are quite welcome, Valerie. I'm glad that it was of help. I am like skipping all over this thing. I hope I'm all right. All right, let's see. In order to, I'm not getting, so anyhow, while I hesitate through this, feel free to share the show if you have not already. Okay. Now, Aaron says, I give up. I've decided after the show I'm going to bed. 6 hours of sleep in 3 days is not enough. That, or I'm going to go start singing to the moon while wearing a unicorn suit. Take pictures. I want them. I'm sorry you're not sleeping well, honey. I hope things are okay. Will my daughter get to adopt her foster kids? Yes, there's going to be a holdup on one of the children, but eventually it will come through. So, Gidget, yes, your daughter will get to adopt them. She is taking on a huge responsibility, they're telling me. These kids are amazing, loving, but do have issues that she will be able to handle. It is her life's purpose, and they're very happy that she's taking her purpose seriously. Will we get Christina Gerganis? What, I'm not good enough? Huh? Is that what you're saying, Aaron? All right, I get it. I don't know what you mean when we get Christine. Christine is not on my website. She has her own website, christinegerganis.com. Please feel free to stop by there and check that out. She's as those of you who know her and those of you who don't, she's an amazing, amazing psychic also. Lisa, do the animals remain with us forever, or do they gradually move along in the spirit world? No, they also gradually move along, but they hang out for quite some time. I mean, when I had to let Duke go, Wolfchance actually was in my house that day, and he was let go almost 15 years earlier. I could hear him running around the second floor with Duke while me and Sheba sat on the first floor and I was crying. She's looking like, why do we hear dogs? Who are they? They do hang out with us for quite some time, just like family members. Family members will transition and move into other phases, but will stay around us even when they're transitioning. It's completely, we are all, when you transition, you are in many places at once. There is no time, there is no space, there is a better understanding. So it's completely difficult to understand with us. Yes, Maggie won a book, Kelly. Maggie won a book, so all she has to do is email me. All right, so let's take a look. This person is tinko.349@gmail. That's the name, the anonymous name. My husband passed 2 years ago. Oh, this is perfect because it goes right in with what I was just saying. My husband passed 2 years ago. We had hoped we could feel him nearby or dream about him, but we don't. My grandson hasn't felt him around, and he was devoted to his grandpop. I don't know if you can help. It's actually wonderful if folks, when you don't hear from them. I know that is heartbreaking to you, but it's wonderful for that soul. That soul is moving forward rapidly in the growth that they need and moving forward. It's almost like a school, a process that we go through when we move into the spiritual world. It is not floating on a cloud like the cartoons had us believe as kids, playing harps. You are continuously growing and moving. So now, that's not to say that those spirits that visit often are not moving and growing. They're just choosing to visit more often, where other spirits choose to take it and run with it. My father chose to take it and run with it. Nobody hears from my dad anymore. Occasionally, Chris will get a quick message once in a blue moon. I'll get something, and I have to question: is that my wishful thinking, or is that my dad? His personality would have been to just take the job and run with it, not look back. It doesn't mean they're not aware of us and that they don't love us and they don't think of us or pray for us and hope that we're praying for them. Because again, there is no time, no space. So Tinker Dot 349, he's doing awesome. When you don't hear from them, it doesn't mean they're in a bad place. It really, really doesn't. So um, I would not call his spirit. If you want me to call forth a spirit, you do have to schedule a private meeting. I always make sure I have the right spirit before speaking to them. So I'm sorry I won't be able to. I wouldn't tap in for that because I don't know if who I'm getting is your husband or not. Lori, today has been devastating. Will things get better? Of course they are. I mean, common sense says that. I've had all I can take lately. Um, all right, so I'm asking real quick, why is this the case? And they're saying that you are a pessimist. You often focus on the negative. You very rarely look at the beautiful blessings that are presented in your life. I see. This is why you should have put this in on a form because they're nailing you right now and everyone knows. uh, you gotta start looking on the bright side of life. I mean, for all of those of us who are old, always look on the bright side of life. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Okay, enough of that. You don't. You are really a pessimist, and therefore you are attracting pessimistic energies towards you. Start every morning with a prayer of thanksgiving, even if the thanksgiving is simply, thank you for allowing me to wake up today. Thank you that I do not have to file my nails this morning. No matter how simple it is, you find something, you be thankful, and you focus on that thankfulness. Start doing that. Move away. Every time something's bothering you, go to something that to be thankful for. The air is fresh. I'm not in China. I don't need to wear a mask. I don't care how much crazy it is, but once you start doing that, you will feel better and start to attract better energy so your days are not devastating. All right. So lost. So lost is our next one. And so lost asks, I finally made my decision with my life. Will my life look up from here? My life has been so hectic. I just want peace for my children and I. It has been a serious roller coaster with domestic abuse and just hard life for the last 4 months. So I heard them immediately scream, "Yay!" clapping hands, jumping up and down, yelling, "Congratulations." They were just cheering beyond belief. It won't be easy, but it will be safe and healthier for you and the children. This time to get emotional help and heal your past, which allows you to attract abusive people into your life. I asked them, why does she attract abusive people into her life? And they said, you have little value. You feel responsible for all wrongs and all errors. You were the scapegoat to all your family's issues growing up. And therefore, you need to heal this in order to move forward and not attract another abusive relationship. Okay, I hope that was helpful. So lost. And I'm going to keep you in my prayers. So one more time, I'm like literally out of time, so I can't get to the rest of these. But let's see. Gidget, you are welcome. Thank you. Uh, Nancy, I'm sorry, I'm out of time to ask questions, but let me just say real quick, if you are in upstate New York or thinking of taking some kind of little vacation, me and Christine are going to be in upstate New York on August 20th. I'm going to be leading a class on dreams, Aaron, dreams. The intuitive power of your dreams, no dream book required. How to interpret your dreams spiritually and very powerfully so that they can give you some guidance. This will be at the Lilydale Assembly in upstate New York on August 20th. The online classes are fast approaching, so make sure you sign up for the emails. Just go to intuition.com and you will be able to. Oh, it's your birthday. Well, Philly, come and join us up there for your birthday. It's awesome. Okay. All that being said, I will see you next time. Please remember to always say a prayer of protection. Have a great and beautiful night. Love you all.